We're very proud. Now we have 26 countries, as mentioned, and not just the developing countries, but developed countries. We have people in the US, in Britain, in Germany, who have actually adopted our model because there are different, the numbers are averages. You always have small pockets, especially with immigrants and underprivileged sectors of the community where parents don't read to their children. And as some people told me, it's also a way for the community to start to know each other again. We don't know our neighbors anymore. And this program is a way for the neighbors to know each other when they gather to listen to the stories. And even in Africa, in Uganda, I went and visited last year, they have a wheel of reading under a tree in one of the remote villages. So our program is a ship in the building because we're always learning, we're always improvising from the women and men themselves who have started their own library. And because it is so simple, it's all about one adult. You don't have to be very educated. You're reading just a children's story, gathering children wherever she wants. She chooses the time in anywhere she wants and reads aloud on a routine basis. And it's this ownership that makes it successful. And it piggybacks on a network of volunteers all around the world that share the same values. We all care for children. We all care for education. We all care to make a difference. And that's what made us very unique. And actually, we were called by Charles Leadbeater in his book a movement. So we're kind of a social movement in creating change through reading aloud. And lastly, we've calculated, it costs less than $50 to make a child love to read for pleasure forever. You don't have to keep reading. If you do it for a year, that's enough. You don't have to follow up. The love is there, the desire is there, it stays forever. And of course, we always set goals to create 1,000 libraries in Jordan and to reach every country all over the world. And so to end this part of my talk, it's simple things. We have another saying by Prophet Muhammad that says, do not belittle any good deed. It could be very small. It's like when I started my library in my neighborhood, I wasn't thinking of spreading to 26 countries. I was thinking of, I have the key, knowledge is responsibility, I have to do something. And all I did is something very small in my neighborhood. But this was the result all over the world.